you queer cats are tone setters. The same reason my main legion of chrome wetters with long cheddar mixed with lines written. No time slipping when we rhyme spitting. Divine mission since the house days. GA Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays about that Beretta clapping lines balanced with.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Here, give y'all my full Mask on 2 recap. Shout out to the good folks at RBE for putting that card together. What y'all are gonna see after this is part of the live stream where I, did my recap. But I had missed the 1SK. I didn't get to watch the 1SK before I did, that recap. So I went back, I watched the 1SK. Larry Bull versus Dev the Demon. This easily the best 1SK we've ever seen. You understand what I'm saying? Great battle on both ends. I feel like Larry Bull is ready for bigger things at RBE. You understand? He showed good stage presence. He has good performance, great vocal projection. He literally has the makings of a star. You understand? He looked poised up there. He looked like somebody who's been doing this for a while. You understand? Now, I'm not familiar with either of them, but they both come off like they're ready for pretty much main stage action. You understand? Larry Bull just had so many fire parts in his round that was just like incredible. Man, the OnlyFans pop this pussy, we on Demon Time. That was crazy. That was incredible. Like it was so many of those that he had in his round. Dev the Demon, I felt like he was just as fire. I would have more criticism for him because I felt like there were parts where his delivery could have been a little bit better. You understand? Like they both was going off energy wise. There were a couple bars where I felt like Dev, he didn't pace himself right to where you could get the full effect of the bar and actually understand where he was going. Like it was certain stuff that sounded like it was like probably leading into the setup when it actually was the punch. You understand? I forgot which bar it was, but it was one that I was like, wait, wasn't that supposed to be the punch? And it was, the way he delivered it, but aside from that, dude is fire. Both of them incredible. I would give it to Larry Bull if I had to score it, but both of these guys are clearly ready for next level smoke. You understand? So RBE, I definitely need to get on that. Get them guys like very good plates. You understand? They next time around. I definitely want to see more from both of them. I think that they could hang with the rest of the guys that are on the platform. So I want to see more from these guys. You feel what I'm saying? But I give it to Larry Bull, but shout out to Dev. Both of them are amazing. You understand what I'm saying? So these two need to be, what I want to say is kind of like, I don't want to say, well, yeah, the start of people coming from 1SK. Can we really say the start? Because I want to say, like, I don't know how many people elevated from 1SK to actually become main stage RBE guys. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this should be maybe the beginning of a new wave of just guys who like, okay, we've seen them have a 1SK. Now they're going on to do other things. They're getting more plates. They're starting to move up in the ranks and eventually, who knows, becoming main events at RBE someday. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like those two definitely fit the criteria, and as long as you keep them active, they're going to continue to keep on getting better. You understand what I'm saying? So now we're going to get into the rest of the card pretty much. Chef Trez versus Bakehead. Man, that was an interesting battle. I'm going to keep it a buck. I called that one it just sucks to say this, but I kind of had Bankhead 3-0. And I kind of feel bad that, hello, how are you doing?
Hi. What's up?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah, that's the wife that just walked in. But Bankhead really he really made it a point to show how hungry he was, especially in his RBE debut, and he kicked Chef ass. Like, that was really surprising. Chef, I felt like every round he was good, but Bankhead just came with more each and every round. Like, I felt like it was a case where he just happened to catch Chef slipping, and that doesn't happen often with Trez. Trez is one of the more well-rounded battlers in terms of just having haymakers, having freestyle rebuttals and things of that nature. And I don't know, I felt like for this one, I don't know if maybe he underestimated Bankhead or whatever the case was, but Bankhead versus Trez was judged. It went 2-1. Yeah, I peeped that. They gave it to Bankhead. And I was feeling that way at the end of the battle too. You understand? I feel like Bankhead, now don't get it twisted, Bankhead had a couple bars in there that were like, I kind of felt were a little reachy, but overall, like, some of the shit he did was kind of fire. Like the whole what he said, my parents were wicked with the pen, were wicked writers, that's why my pen a trait or something like that. Like, that was crazy. Like, Bankhead had a bunch of those that he was just going off with against Trez. And Trez, even he had I forgot what round it was, but he had a rebuttal that it was like, it just didn't hit like his regular rebuttals do. You feel what I'm saying? So, but that happens, man. Everybody have a game where, they just get caught slipping. They're not at their 100% best. And I know we're going to get more great Trez performances. So, let's just see how this shit goes. These next couple of battles for Trez. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Trez is definitely, one of them talents I always look forward to seeing. But, this just wasn't one of his nights. You understand what I'm saying? So I definitely felt like Bankhead got that in, rightfully so, So I definitely want to see him back on RBE, see what he does again. And so that's how I'm calling that battle. I had Bankhead with the 30. You understand? Big T versus Big K. Oh shit. This would be the second straight L for Big K on RBE. Who did Big K battle on the last card?
I don't know.
I forgot who it was he battled, but I remember having him. I remember having Big K losing the last joint. But this one, Big T versus Big K. Big T was wilding in this battle. Oh, Big K and Mac Myron. Yeah, I had Big K losing that one. But I had Big T 2-1 in this battle. I gave Big T the first 2 rounds, and I gave Big K the 3rd round. You feel me? I just felt like throughout all of the rounds, Big T was a bit more consistent until he got to the 3rd. And his 3rd was just like, it was kind of a little like all over the place. You understand? I didn't really feel like he had much consistency in his 3rd, but in his 1st and 2nd, he was cooking all throughout them shits. You understand? Big K, his first 2 rounds, I just felt like he was just up there rapping, and it just, like, for me, wasn't enough. You feel me? But when he got to his 3rd, he started going bananas. You understand? So I had to give Big K that 3rd round. I thought that 3rd round was clear for Big K. But I just felt like in the first 2, Big T, did way more. And Big K's rounds were good. But, really for me, it just, wasn't enough. So, Big T got this one for me. You know what I mean? 2-1 clear. And we get to the main event. The reason why we here. Jag versus 40. It's crazy. I called this battle. I think I called Jag 2-1 or 3-0. Just because Jag has way more in terms of just like natural aggression. His bars are crazy. I feel like 40 in ways is still kind of getting comfortable just because he's only had one on stage battle since he's been back. So he's still, kind of shaking the rust off. He had a great return against Ill Will. This one, I just felt like he wasn't in that same zone. His first round. Now, this the thing. The first round, I edged 40. You feel me? They both had good first rounds. 40 had decent spots here and there, but he 40 was like this. He would have a bar that would be like, but then the one after would be just like crazy. You feel me? And I just felt like he was inconsistent, but more consistent than Jag was. Jag had a decent first, but I didn't feel like it was enough to, combat what 40 came with. Jag, he came out the gate with, the natural aggression and shit like that, but I just felt like overall it wasn't enough for that one round. But second and third round, I gave them shits to Jag. I felt like Jag got the second and third clear. 40, he had a couple of good moments in his second. What did 40 say in the second? It was something about he had the spades bar, he had the Megan foot bar that I felt was fire, and but aside from that, he didn't really have much. And I felt like in the second, Jag was just turning up and just cooking, and also in the second round, 40 had a bunch of stumbles. Like I felt like the second round was just like, nigga, are you prepared? You understand? Like it just felt like he wasn't all the way prepared with the second. So, Lawrence, why you saying OMG? But yeah, 42nd, he just seemed like he was unprepared. So I gave Jag that round, and then the third, it was like 40 did better in the third than he did in his second, but it just like ball wise, it still wasn't enough. And Jag was just going crazy. Jag had the whole what happened to 40 in the third round, and he was just going crazy on the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So, I gave Jag the battle 2-1. I had him beating 40. So, that's really how I called those battles. So, that was really it, man. I definitely wish the Red and A War would have went down, and I wish the Head Ice and Rosenberg would have went down. But hopefully those, are getting rescheduled. I think, I don't know. I heard somebody saying that 40 and A War is supposed to be. I don't know if maybe they getting rescheduled. They said it's supposed to go down to Jersey or something like that. So, I'm definitely gonna be in tune for those battles. But yeah, overall it was a solid event. Like those were still 3 good battles. Like I felt like I did get my money's worth, and shit, that's really all I got to say.